Don't allow anybody to dim your lights. Lessons that I have learned around not allowing other people to dim my light. You're very welcome to I Am Unstoppable. And this is really something that I've had to work on for quite a long time. And I really want to show you tonight around ways that you can not allow the opinion of others have any impact and your light within. You see, we all have a unique light within us. And that unique light, it really is a representation of who we are, what we're here to do, and it's unique to who you are. And you may have an idea, it could be a business idea, it could be a change of a job, it could be around a holiday, it could be around anything, personal, business, family, it could be around anything, and it means a lot to you. And you maybe haven't got that confidence, or you want another opinion on it, and you put it out there. And their opinion maybe is not the one that you wanted to hear. And what happens? You then allow that to dim your light. So, for example, if you are not happy with what you're currently doing in life at the moment, and happiness is completely another lie for another time, but if you're just really out of alignment, you're not feeling content, and you know there's something else, something more out there for you, and you have an idea, and you share it with a couple of people that you're very, very close to. It could be a partner, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be work associates, it could be anybody. But their opinion and their feeling towards it is not what you hope for, and you allow them to dim your light. How about maybe you're starting to do something around social media? Maybe you've started to create a new community, a new group, and you were feeling very, very comfortable in it, very, very confident in it, and then somebody come back with a comment or something that was not going to really serve you and moving forward. It dims your light. Never allow anyone to dim your light. And I think really the onus has to be on you here as well, because you are 100% in control of your own light, and you can choose how bright you want to shine that light. So it's really important that, yes, we can say we can't allow others to dim our light, and we're not going to do that, but you still have that control. And it's really important to have accountability for that you have still the full control, have your own accountability, that you can decide how bright you want to shine your light. And really, you might think, why is it that somebody is looking at you? Why is it that you're starting to shine bright and your brightness is getting too bright for somebody else's eyes? What is going on? And really what it is that the other person, it's really their fears, it's their insecurities that are coming out. Sometimes they might be actually quite helpful. I'm going to share with you some tips in a moment. Sometimes they might be quite helpful, but sometimes they may not serve you whatsoever, and they could just completely dim your light and put you completely backwards into that position where you're feeling very stuck again, and you're not willing to move forward because you've been put in a place of fear. However, it's not the fear that is holding you back from being the best light, the best shining light you can be. What's holding you back from being the best is the possibility that you can be absolutely unreal. The power that you have within you. That's what's holding you back more than the fear, is that power that you have within you. So I want to share with you 4 tips that's going to help you to really get out of that situation where you're allowing people to dim your light, or you're not taking that accountability yourself, you're not taking that onus, that control, and you're allowing other people in to do it, and you're making it really have an impact on what you want to do. Number 1, you need to be kind always. So no matter what the situation, I believe that in life, if you're kind, what you give out there, what you send out will come back to you. So you need to be kind always. Is this always possible? No, sometimes you feel really angry. Sometimes you feel really, really hurt. So what do? You're going to really start to respond, not to react. How do you do that? Sometimes you just need to take a couple of deep breaths and give yourself a moment that you can just go in and respond and not react to the situation. But I believe, one of my ways of life is to always be kind. Always be kind to others. It comes back to you, and it really, really works. Number two, ask questions. If someone's come back with an objection to something that you really, really were passionate about doing, ask questions. Ask, why, or what's their opinion around, if it really means something to you. If it doesn't mean something, if the energy's not sitting right, then maybe you have to move on from that. But if it does mean something to you, then maybe ask questions around it and see where they're coming from, because possibly some of the information may be relevant and may actually help you. So sometimes we may have to take a little bit of on board. The next one is that if it's not really relevant and it's not sitting with you well and your energy is kind of out of alignment, then you really, really need to move on. Sometimes we just have to move on and continue on your path, continue allowing your light to shine, but move on from that person who's trying to dim your light. And that's just such as life. And again, it could be related to fears, it could be related to insecurities, or many different things. But it's really important that you have that courage to really move on and do exactly what is your gut is screaming at you to do, and make sure you move forward with that. And the last one I have here is, and it's another one that I follow, is always give back. Not meaning you have to go and give possessions back to people, but give back in some way that you can. And that always comes back around to you as well. So it's another way of moving forward. And it's another way really of shining that light brighter within yourself, and when you do give back as well. And being successful, it's not an accident. When you are really, really consistent and form a habit, that's when success happens. So it's not an accident by any means. It's about being intentional and doing it with consistency. But what you need to know is that within you, you have your own light. You're in control of how shine you're going to make it bright, but the world needs your light to shine. So you decide how bright are you going to shine your light. For more videos like this, you can follow me in our community on Facebook. We have a private community. I am unstoppable. You'll see the links in my stories on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll speak to you all very soon.